Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the right of the poor and needy. That's Proverbs 31 8 to 9. I want to speak up about poor and poverty. I want to speak up about it because of the ideals that many people have about Haitians and Haiti and what it is to be Haitian in America, and what people what the thoughts some people have about Haiti and Haitians, and what we as Haitians should expect or should feel about being in America or life in America, or our experiences over and over and over since elementary school, since forever. Adults, children, kids, fellow children. I mean, everybody have been telling me what I should feel, what I should expect, and this and that, because I'm Haitian, and they know more than I how I should conduct myself as a Haitian. It's very hard because of my 8 years that I had lived there. My parents didn't let us see the poverty that the country, the level of poverty it was in. Poverty in general. We didn't see we didn't see it there. What we saw, what we see here on the television news. So based on what we see, we know that it's true. So we can't say, well, poverty doesn't exist there like that. Well, we see it. It's the image there. And they used to call us boat people. And, I learned to see it. I saw it. People on boats trying to come here. It's very depressing for a whole list of people to come up to you and to give you just negative things that you did not see. You're a proud person, you came from a very proud family, and your parents saw you as the future, and they didn't allow you to see the poverty because they wanted you to rise above it. So I guess that's the reasoning. And recently I came across a situation where a person talked to me asked me questions about being Haitian and Haiti and whatever, and they had strong opinions about me and my future and everything, all wrapped up because I'm Haitian. And so the miserable education continues, about what I should feel, what I should, as being a Haitian and being in America. And I started reading this book again, In the Parish of the Poor by Jean-Bertrand. That was the president. And he gives me information about our history and what's happened to us and stuff like that. So it's just wonderful. And things I didn't know, getting to understand them in the right context and not just by what people say and, based on the facts. But regardless, this is about poverty. And although I did not taste poverty there, I do see that it does exist But I have to say that you cannot only go to mission trips where you seek out destitute places or the extreme poverty to help the poor. And that's the type of group you look for. And that's the type of group you see. That's the type of group you work with. You cannot judge everybody in the whole country based on poverty, what you sought to help, what you sought to see, and you cannot say that that's how everybody lived. And even if everybody lived that way, does not mean that people do not and should not want better. And so it's kind of, I really want to bring this point home. It's kind of like somebody comes to the US and they say, oh, I know there are poor people in America. I mean, go to the Bull Diddley. Yes, they are. Let me go and seek them out as my mission trip and help them. Now you go to the ghettos, you go to all these areas, and you seek these people out to help them. Now, if all you spend time is helping poor people and seeing how they live and how horrific lives it is, when you go back to your country, what's going to be on your mind? You're going to say, oh, those poor people in America. You're American? Oh, I feel for you. Don't do that. Do not do that. That's just plain stupid. Make sure you judge fairly. Don't judge everybody based on the worst parts of a country. And even if a person came from the lowest of the low, does not mean that's where they want to be or that's where they should stay. And if they gain a slight bit of anything elsewhere, you have no right to call that up on them. Oh, you should be this, you should be privileged, you should feel this, you should feel that. Don't do that. Just focus on yourself. Judge yourself. Don't judge other people's lives. Let them rise as far as they want to. Do not judge them. Oh, you deserve this, you don't deserve that. And guess what? In America, if you gain anything, if you have anything, mostly you do not just get it. You work for it. That's how it works here in America. And Northerners will tell you, get a job. You know, that's how it works. You don't get it from just sitting around. You get it by working. You get it by striving. That's the magic of America. You can climb up some kind of ladder, although there's so many obstacles. If you're black, if you're single, if you don't have any children, and this and that, blah, 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 blah. There's categories for everybody. And everybody's climbing up this ladder with so many different types of labels. Some people make it, some people don't, blah, blah, blah. But at least some people can make it. Some places, like Haiti, doesn't have that ladder yet for poor people to rise up. If you're poor, you stay poor, for the most part, it seems. And the rich becomes richer, if I'm learning correctly. Which is what the president has been trying to fix. And that's which should be fixed. Because nobody wants to live such a life. So this is video part 1. I have a different one that I'm going to make, but I just wanted to get that out about Haitians and what people should expect from being poor. And if you've never been poor, you have no right to talk about poverty and how privileged people should feel. If you're poor and you have a cell phone, you should shut up. If you've never had to climb up any type of ladder, if you've come from the lowest of the low, below poverty level, rising up and this and that, blah, blah, you shouldn't say, oh, look at them. Look at how privileged you should feel. Really? poor people should feel privileged, should feel good about being poor and living in poverty and having a little bit of stuff. I don't know about you, but that is extreme. I don't know who and how people come to think of sad cases, sad places as privilege and honor and stuff like that. I don't get it. If Haitian boat people come here, do you think people would risk their lives on boats trying to get to America only to live in poverty or in poverty? Do you think anybody would want that? Why would people risk their lives to gain a little? You risk your life if you know you could get this much. That's what you do. You don't kill yourself for this. I don't know who has a small brain who would think that this is what they would come here for. If people risk their lives to come to the U.S., expect them to want everything. If they risk everything. So if they gain anything, that means they're working their ass off to get it. So don't judge them. And don't expect nothing or little from them. Because they will aim for the skies. And they should have no barriers. You should not try to stop them because you know their history or you think you know their history. Because no, you don't know my history. You don't know where I came from. And, you know, you might say Haiti, but you don't know my history. You don't know my family. You don't know what we did or which you just don't know. Don't judge. Don't judge me. Don't judge Haitians. Don't judge nobody. Just do you. Focus on you. And stop being so hateful. It's very hateful and hurtful to belittle people, to expect nothing from people, to think that people should expect nothing from themselves and should be satisfied with little. So that really hurt me. Something that happened recently. And I just want to get it out because it really was eating me up, and it's really sad. And if you are one of these people that have lost touch of your humanity and think that Haitians should be grateful by little and should not aim for more and should not be so proud of themselves or so proud and blah 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 blah, shut up. You just don't know. People are people, whether I'm Haitian or not Haitian, whether I'm black, white, Puerto Rican, blah, blah, blah. If I want the best, be happy for me. Pray for me. You know? Don't look down on me, this and that. I'm not looking down on you. I'm just trying to do me. And you should try to do you too. Focus on you. Stop being so hateful. And stop trying to stop me. Or stop anybody. That is so mean. That is so hateful. We need to stop being hateful here in America. It's sad. And just stop it.